Alright. Whoops. Of course, I lost my face tracking already. Look at that. Starting this video off shitty again. Come on. We can't have that, Chuck. Okay, we're starting it off. Actually, it's a non-live stream at a live stream. Does that make any sense? It's my live stream videoing again, right by the live stream. So, anyhow, yeah, it's a beautiful fall day. You know what? Just freaking, like I always say, it's a great day to have a great day. And my face tracking's not working, so look at this. Sunshine starting to slowly come out. Let's try and do the face track thing. There we go. And the fog in the air is causing the camera to go crazy. See? Look at that. Anyhow, my friends, let's go to another location maybe, and then we'll talk to you there. Okay, let's try this. I'm still trying to get used to the DJI gimbal, and it works not bad, but once in a while it loses everything, its power, and once in a while it loses the face recognition. So we're just doing our best, living and learning. Speaking of living and learning, today we're going to answer a question, or a video that Matty Van Halen did there. Van Life Escape Plan. He asked others' opinions because he says he's a little bit apprehensive and a little bit nervous. So that is the deal, and I have to get a cheat sheet, figure out what I want down. So yeah, Matty says he's a little bit apprehensive and a little bit anxiety over this. And you know what? I think all of us have that thing when we first decide to get into van life. And I'm going to give my story on this. You know what? I lost me. Come back, camera. I never really planned to get into van life in the beginning, to tell you the truth. My video channel actually started off to be a car channel on cars and car modelings, building plastic model cars. That's what it was. I had actually just picked up a Mustang GT, an old 82 Mustang GT. My plan was to repair that and fix it, and I had a turbo Dodge Caravan at the time, and I was going to do some tinkering with that and making it faster and all of that stuff. I got to the point where, you know what, same as Matty said, working freaking 6 days a week, 10, 12-hour days. I was just, there's got to be more to life than just working, sleeping, and eating. A simpler life is what I was searching for, especially as I were starting to get towards thinking of retirement and towards retiring. So I thought of what can I do different to live a cheaper lifestyle. Even though at this point my rent was really cheap, so I was actually saving a lot of money. My rent was $700 a month. I was making fairly decent money, so I was packing away a little bit of money. No outstanding bills, no loans, no credit card debt, no debt at all except for ex-wife payments and child support payments. But that all ended. I thought it ended, the child support, and that came back to haunt me. But so I stopped with that, so I was able to save more money. And it's like, I think the other part of why I got into van life is that I decided to try an alternative lifestyle was that I was just sick of cold weather in Manitoba. I wanted warmer. I had thought of, escaping to warmer countries like Vietnam. I studied up on Vietnam a lot and how cheap it was and how I could live there part-time. But it was like, how can I make enough money to live there in the winters, Canadian winters, when it's 25 degrees there and minus 25 in where I was in Winnipeg. So that's what I was trying to search for, actually. My work, there's no way in hell I could work 6 months of the year and then go away 6 months. They wouldn't allow that, so I had to look into alternatives. My mom was living on Vancouver Island. She says, hey, move here, move here. And I went and visited, and I did fall in love with it. Very beautiful. I went there in February and it was like no snow and warm. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea, but what about work? And then I thought, you know what, just screw it. Why can't I come and live there with my mom part-time and try living out of a camper part-time? You know, that would give them space. On the weekends I could go to the city, stay the weekends in the city, and then the weekdays out at her place and find maybe a small job. I could work a couple days a week instead of 6 days a week. Like 3-4 days is perfect for me to work. So that was my original plan. Like I say, oh, there's a salmon there. Hold on, I gotta stop this. Okay, let's see. I seen him swimming and spawning. Where'd he go? He was in amongst the rocks. Hold on. See if I can. Wow, they really blend in a lot with the background. Oh, there he is. He's behind the rock. That rock there. Sorry, Matty. I'm breaking up your video. Yeah, there, right there. See? Let's try and get closer. Okay, yeah, I think he's in the back pool there. So, oh yeah, I see him swimming around there. So, I'm sure he might have seen me and moved. So, if I could get over there, maybe he won't. I'll go right here because this is a good spot where he'll swim up. Maybe I can catch him on camera again. See, a chance, surprise chance here is happening. Okay, yeah, they definitely saw me because, oh no, they're swimming away and now they swim back. Holy, there's a whole pile here. Wow, cool. So, yeah, you can see them, or I can, swimming back there. So this little area is holding, yeah, there's another one in the water. So I probably see a good half a dozen fishes here, salmon. So they look beat up, so my guess is they're going to be spawning around this area. So I don't know if you can see, but he's coming in. Oh, here he comes. Right there. If they come up here, I can get a good shot. Oh, there's a bunch coming through here. The water's ripply, so you might not be able to see them well. Wow, there's a whole pile there. Look at, yeah, it's at least a dozen. Wow, there we go. Right there. Oh yeah, a couple of big ones there. Wow, yeah. Oh, there's one. I think they're swimming in the eddies here and mating or do whatever fish has got to do. Oh, there's one right there. Yeah. Oh, see, look at how big that one is. So my original plan was very unplanned. I really didn't know much about van life when I first got into this, and I didn't study it enough. So Matty, you're way ahead of the ball game. You already know everything. Like I say, I was gonna part-time. I didn't plan on full-timing. I actually didn't even have a full equipped van. I just had a minivan with a back seat, tore the seat out, threw a mattress down, and away I went. So when I got to Vancouver Island and my mom's place, I was staying there for about 3 months, and that's when I first really started researching van life on how to do it, how to build it. I kind of learned on the go, I guess, is what I did. And sorry, my mind is not 100% into this because I'm hoping and waiting for one of these salmon to swim up here. So yeah, it was quite an adventure in the beginning. It was the traveling aspect. I really liked the traveling aspect, but you know what? After a while, after a year and a half of it, I kind of tired of it somewhat. And I think it was more that I got lonely and had nobody to share it with. And besides, the lonely part was I had been without a relationship for almost 20 years. I only concentrated fully on my children, so here he is, he's coming. Yeah, I think they keep seeing me and take off because I'm right in the stream here pretty much. Anyhow, yeah, I never planned the van life, but it worked out to be an amazing adventure. I never paid for a campsite because, like I said, my original plan was to stay there and part-time in the van. So all along, I never paid for any campsites. And that was part of my plan. Budget traveling, budget living. I didn't want to pay for, I didn't even want to pay for showers. I was always tried to find free showers when I was doing van life. So that was one thing. My original, once I did decide to try van life and travel life, I set a 2-year plan and I made it 6 months. That was it. It was like, okay, I'm pulling the plug. I'm leaving. We're doing this. No waiting. So in some ways, I kind of wish I would have waited out the 2 years and saved more money, because I probably could have went a longer time. But I wouldn't be in the position I am now, in a good relationship, living in a house, taking a break from this lifestyle, and regrouping. And next time I come back to do this lifestyle, I'll be in a better position, and it'll be much more enjoyable because I'll know so much more. And from channels like you guys, sharing your van life stories and how you guys go about it. So, what else? I did have a nervousness when I first started it, but it was a nervous excitement, I guess you could say. So I wasn't really apprehensive after jumping in. And you know what? Where I lived in Winnipeg, you can do van life. You would die. At least I would die. Winnipeg has the most days below zero, I think, in Canada in large populations. 133 days it stays below zero. It doesn't get above zero for 133 days. So that was a deciding factor of coming out to Vancouver. I researched warmest climates, and it was Vancouver, Abbotsford was another warm area. The Okanogans are warm too, but not as warm as this area where I'm in now. They say, in comparison, this area I'm in has 2 to 4 days that don't get above zero per year compared to 133. So that's a no-brainer on coming out here and trying a simpler life. So anyhows, I didn't articulate myself very well in this video, is what I wanted to. I should have rethought things a little before I started this today, but my mind is went sidetracked because of the fish. So, and that was an amazing find. I've never seen that in the city of Vancouver itself. I've seen this a lot on Vancouver Island, the salmon runs and the salmon spawning, but not here. So anyhow, what a beautiful day to go enjoy some awesomeness, and I hope you guys are out there doing that too. So in saying that, you know the routine. I say, be well, my friends. Be kind and be awesome. And you know what? I'm going to link Matty's video, Van Life Escape Plan, up here, and we'll come back next time. So until next time, hey, cheers.